Hello and welcome back to Sonoran Mystic Tarot. I am Don, and this is your reading for Gemini for the month of June 2021. As I shuffle the cards, I remind you that I am an intuitive reader. As an intuitive reader, I sense things, I feel things as well as I see them. If I'm told that the feeling is stronger than what the written stuff on the card represents, then I give you that reading and that meaning. If this reading does not resonate with you, do not feel uncomfortable. Jump over to another reader on this channel or on some other channel or even on Facebook, and hopefully one of them will resonate with you. There's some great folks out there. Most importantly, find your way back next month and see if maybe that one resonates with you. That would be great. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment. With that said, let's get started. This is Gemini, June 2021. And we have a father figure. We have a man who is the head of the house. In this case, it doesn't need to be male. When it says the king, it doesn't need to be male specifically. But most importantly, it's a parent figure. How's that? We also have some trials and tribulations, ready to walk away. Ready to walk away because it's been too much with money and other issues. However, the money, when you step back and take a look at it, the money's not quite as bad as it seems. There may be some other issues there. In the end, there's enough to go around. However, money has been on the mind, and money's been a constant problem. There's other new resources and new ways to handle the situation with that Empress popping up. There's also some reflection of past and past experiences. And then most importantly, a new way of thinking, a new way of feeling, a new way of dealing with the situation. Gemini, I am looking at this, and there are two ways to read this, so I'm going to read you both. First of all, if you are a parent, this is for you. If you have a child, you know that they're not easy all the time to deal with. We have a parent here, a parent figure, or parents plural. These parents have done a lot for their child. They've laid out a lot of money. They've put a lot of frustration. They've dealt with a lot of frustration over the years, and they continue to support their child. Their child has been on a journey for a long time. They're trying to help their child on the path, but he or she doesn't seem to get it. They still come back to mama and papa, and they want mama and papa to clean their mess up. That costs money. It always goes to money. Unfortunately, the parents are at a point now where they're saying, "Are we having enough? Did we have enough? Is this enough? Are we done?" Well, that's kind of where you are right now. You're frustrated with the situation. And again, you don't know which way to go. It's costing you money. You're having to stop and look at what you've accomplished, look at what you have, seeing how that's going to last you. Are you at a point in your life where you can still afford to spend money on your child, give your child more money? The question here is also, the money is always first thought. How much is it going to cost me? And what the Empress is here telling you is that take the money off the mind and instead teach them the ways to deal with the situation on their own. The Empress is saying that if they're in a bind about finances, get them a financial advisor. Get them somebody who can help them to learn how to budget. Get them something that can help them to learn how to deal with the resources. If they're in a situation where they haven't paid the rent or can't pay the rent, then you need to help them find a way to either find a cheaper place or to do something to turn that around. Maybe budgeting, again, learning how to budget yourself. The most important thing is you need to give them skills. You need to give them something more than money. Money is going to only get more money issues. And this is telling you have the ability to do it. You just need to figure out the best way to do it. And that is, again, helping them support them emotionally, support them psychologically, and give them education in that sense, so where they can then meet their hurdles, because there's more hurdles to come. You're not ready yet to cut the ties, but Lord knows you are thinking about it. Again, you're looking at what you can afford, what you can't afford. The most important thing is you can afford. This is your family, and you're going to be there. You know you're going to be there for them. But the question is, does it have to be money? Look, she has abundance all around her. The Queen of Pentacles tells you that there's so many other things available to you. The problem that you also fight is your emotions. You see them as a child. You see them when they did the silliest thing and you can't help but laugh. You've seen them when they did the worst things and you wanted to spank them, but also you couldn't help but laugh. Or you wanted to hug them when they were hurt, even though they inflicted their own pain. This is the memories. This is that trip. This is that journey. You need to kind of make sure you keep that in perspective, because that's a game that sometimes the kids play. It's like, mom, and they return to the child. You need to remember they're not children anymore. They're adults in this situation. And in this specific read, they are adult children. They need to make their own ways. They need to find their own resources. You can help them, give them the abilities, but do not continually give them money. That's not the answer. All that does is continually make them these children. The most important thing you can do is help them to learn to be supporting themselves, independent. Give them the knowledge, give them the wherewithal, give them the sense that they can do it. They must know they can do it. They must feel they can do it. Again, this is a psychological thing. This is not a financial thing. This is helping them change their mindset. With that said, I also see this in another way. So most importantly, you're going to continue with this. You're getting to a point where you think you're breaking. You're not broken yet, but you must make a change in philosophy. With that said, let's change this around a little bit. Let's look at a different way of reading these cards. What this is saying is that you have maybe in a business situation with somebody who was kind of a mentor to you, somebody who was a father figure or a mother figure, somebody who helped you get going. They've been in with you, but now you're running into some financial issues. The business isn't as successful as it's been. It was a good ride. It was a good long ride, but there's been hurdles, and the money, again, is not there. You've been trying to find ways to make new business, trying to make a change, but again, the structure itself is not working properly, so it's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to take a stock and look at what you have to offer, what you can do, how you can take this into a new place, a new space, a new concept, a new opportunity, but most importantly, you're going to have to break free. It's time to break free from this old responsibility and this job. Leave it in good stead. You can't live in the past. This is looking in the past, living in the past. It's time to move on to the future. It's time to ride through with a new emotion, a new mindset, and most importantly, there's money to be had down there. You're leaving money on the table. Here, you're leaving money on the table. Here, you're picking up that money. It's time for you to say goodbye to the old venture. It's time for you to put this in your past. And it's time for you to look at a way of moving forward. It's a time to explore opportunities. Again, a new project, a new business, a new opportunity, a new creative outlet. Who knows what it might be, but the reality is this is not working. You need to move to something that is working. There are great opportunities in front of you, but if you don't move on, you'll not find them. Let's see what the cards say more about this. Yes, indeed. See, a new opportunity is coming, a new business venture, a new way to make money, a new, who knows, a new concept, a new project. But most importantly, it is time to move on. That's the newness. Look at this. It will be successful. It's going to be successful in more than one way. When you see this Ten of Pentacles, it's not just money. It's real estate. It's abundance. It's home. It's health. It's family. This is going to be a good move for you overall. A very good move for you all. Look at this. It's going to bring in a new mind, a new spirit, a new drive, a new determination. You will not fail. You won't let yourself fail. You cannot let yourself fail. You're the kind of person who has that drive, that determination. Look at this. Again, maybe even a new business partner, a new venture of some kind, a new joint venture between businesses, something to give new blood, new excitement. Yep, it's time for a change. You have to make a change. You have to make a choice. It's time for that choice. The choice is time to go. You will move on. You'll rise above it. You will celebrate. See the wreath? You're going to succeed. You're going to conquer it. Otherwise, you're just walking along as a fool, knowing that the end is near, but yet you don't want to see it. And eventually the judgment will come. You have to pay the judgment. So be the emperor, be the strong man, make the decision, do what you must do. But most importantly, put the energy. See the 7 energy sources? Those are your chakras. Put that energy toward the success now, because the new venture will generate great flowers, great success for you. Gemini, hopefully this helps you. Hopefully this gives you some direction. It gives you an opportunity to pause and think about where you are, where you want to be. If this works out, you're going to have an interesting month, and your next month is going to be a phenomenal month. And so I'm curious to see how this plays out. Do not hesitate to send me information. Send me some feedback on this to sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com, or you can also do the comments in the YouTube box or on Facebook. Comment, share, like, share, subscribe, comment. There's some other ones in there. Anyway, the most important thing is give me some feedback. Let me know how this works in your life. Let me know if this resonates. And until then, I will see you next month. And I'm curious to see how the next reading dovetails with this one. We may wind up seeing a new opportunity for you, the beginning of something great. That would be wonderful. So enjoy your June. Take care. Bye.